Kapla, and welcome to my Let's Play / stream of Star Trek Online. And this is part 45 of my Klingon Tactical Officer, and we're going to take two missions today. It will be doing Reunion and then Friends in Unlikely Places, which will be a patrol mission. Normally the patrols are just short missions. It's just to add them to the playlist really, because rather than doing them on stream. But yes, I will cover them as well. So in story, we have defeated the Undine, who was Cooper, who was plaguing Admiral Tuvok, and convinced the Undine to no longer see the Alpha Quadrant as a threat. In doing so, we've eliminated a potential problem, but now we're here in the Delta Quadrant, and the Delta Quadrant has its own issues, and we are now part of what is called the Delta Quadrant Alliance. It's the first joint task force between the Federation Klingons and the Romulans. Now, we were technically at war when we were helping out in the Solar Sphere, so at any time we could actually stab the Federation in the back. So now we're fully allies, and so we're now helping out the Federation. So we will be assisting them. Now, I am and ahhing about changing ship. We've been using the same ship for a while now, so see how it goes. I'll probably ditch the ship at some point and change the ship over. So still we'll keep a Raptor. Might fly a battle cruiser. I'm not sure. Depends on my mood really. But let's begin. Reunion. And no, there is no Sephiroth around.
Our first task in the Delta Quadrant is rather mundane for one of your skills, but still necessary. A group of homeless aliens need a new home. A group of Talaxians living in the ENTABA system are ready to move to a nearby planet. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to their main asteroid base to begin the preparations for the transition. The Admiral has requested your presence as well. You two work well together. I recommend you take advantage of his expertise. There's no one who knows more about the Delta Quadrant than he does.
So, accept. No, we already know who she is. She says she's a half Bajoran, half Klingon. She was cast out because of her heritage, and she joined
I'm currently on leave from Voyager, and
she kind of was cast out because she was a half breed, and she worked with intelligence and Kamen. We have arrived in the ENTABA system, so our orders are to rendezvous with Admiral Tuvok on Voyager, setting course to their coordinates now.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline.
Shields have failed.
Kazon. They're not worthy of being shot out with disruptors. That's how
Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony served with me on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
Of course, Admiral Tuvok. Beam over at your convenience.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before the Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time. And now they have found one.
That's how the
The
asteroid
Alliance's
base.
history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable in this process.
Yeah, okay.
Kapla!
Is that right? Well, let me try again. Greetings, Captain. It is my honor to meet representatives of the Klingon Empire. My name is Neelix, and I served with B'Elanna Torres on the USS Voyager. I am currently Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Kapla. It is right. So Neelix, I think I've heard something. Neelix doesn't ring a bell. Neelix, I think I've heard something.
No matter. I've always been curious about the Klingon Empire. I even organized a Day of Honor celebration for Voyager once. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Janolan Dyson Sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, and I'm so glad to hear that unpleasantness between the Empire and the Federation is over. I'm planning a trip to Earth to sample the cuisine. Sometime. I mean, maybe I'll go to Kronos too, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do.
Whatever you do, don't eat don't eat 5-day-old guck. It doesn't agree with the digestive system. About the colonization.
Oh, you've come to help. How wonderful! I guess the Klingon Empire is just as helpful to people in need as my good friends in Starfleet. I'm a little surprised, though. B'Elanna always said Klingons were grumpy.
I'm sure the Federation appreciates your efforts on this behalf. But could we get back to the colonization efforts? About the colonization?
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon instrument have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Now, B'Elanna may have told you how grumpy Klingons are. Well, I'm a Gorn, and we are even less patient. Of course, Neelix.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nice old root stew for you.
Restart the shield generators. Got it. Yeah. It's nice to get different dialogue, of course, for being a Klingon. It's nice that he recognises you from the Empire, right? I mean, repairs to complete, sir. This satellite received only minimal damage. I wonder if he recognises if you're from the Romulan thing, or if you're... So the Kazon managed to short out the EPS conduits, but I was able to reroute power through the secondary relays. Because the Romulans have to pick either Federation or the Klingon Empire, so I wonder if he recognises them just as Romulans, or as members of their respective alliance. That completes all satellite repairs, so shielding systems are coming back online now. Good work. How Linux?
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Thank you, Nix. Would you like to bring down to the base, sir? Beam down. Bring my bat left with me. I might end up killing somebody.
So good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how.
Human.
Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
You're very tiny.
You look well, Neelix.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots. What was that?
So the Kazon returned almost as soon as you transported down. We drove them off, but they got a lucky shot in at the base before they left. Sensors are showing some structural damage in the operations bay. Acknowledged. Inform me if the Kazon return.
The operations bay? Dexter was in there.
Dexter was the Talaxian that Neelix fell in love with after he left Voyager.
Dexter's trapped. Please, do something.
I see no honour in this.
Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course I'll help, Neelix. What can I do?
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
It will be my pleasure. So now in all honesty, and this is from my knowledge of a Klingon of the Klingon Empire, they wouldn't help. They just flatly refuse. I mean, there's absolutely no chance a Klingon officer would even bother with this crap. First problem seems to be the power. Nice linear chips. You get no bonus for doing that, right? I guess their perspective would be you can read, right? And a little bit of jumping to get to this. Full damage is a thing in this game. Yes, I think it is. And last piece of equipment is up here in the on the command deck. The optimum range for the frequency output of this model of communications array is 8.4 terahertz. Frequency output can be adjusted by adjusting the output of the phase discriminator. No. Let's return to Neelix. Somebody really should clean this floor.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Certainly. Certainly! Yes,
I need
Kellex.
help loading this ship. Mannix was supposed to help me, but now I can't find him, and I can't reach him on internal comms. I know he hasn't left the station yet, though. Could you look around and tell him that his shift has started?
Yeah, we need to help these people out. So, find Minix, I can do that.
The lack of discipline among the Talaxians is alarming.
It's amazing how they got anything done. Minix.
Greetings, friend. What can I do for you?
I'm helping Calyx. She says that she needs more workers for this shift.
Really? I was scheduled to work now, but I traded shifts with Oxel so I could meet a friend who's returning from a long trading mission. Find Oxel. He should be able to help you.
I think this guy who done this voice actor for Minix has done a few Ferengis.
I've known Mannix for many years now. If he says he traded shifts, I believe him.
Oxel.
I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Oxel, and you must be one of Neelix's visitors from the Alpha Quadrant. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure. I'm trying to track down who's supposed to be working the cargo loaders right now. Minix said that he traded shifts with you.
That's right, but then I beat Drexa in a game of Kat is Kat, and she agreed to work the shift for me. You should find her.
Thank you.
Betting work shifts on a game of Caddis Cot is extremely unprofessional.
Yeah, well, I'm a Klingon warrior. I really don't care. Drexa.
Hi there. I'm Drexa. I heard you helped save Dex's life. Those Kazon are always bothering us. I wish they'd just find someplace else to go. Is there something I can do for you?
It's kind of interesting how they're about 10,000 light years away from where they're supposed to be, though. And they travelled fast. I'm trying to find out who's supposed to be working the cargo loaders. Oxel said he lost a game of Cots to you, to him, and agreed to work his shift for
Oh, yes, that's right. I worked his shift, though. Check the duty roster. It should all be there.
Thank you.
Drexa never worries about the details, but she's one of the nicest people I know.
Duty roster shows that Drexa did work the shift for Oxel, but she worked Oxel's original shift rather than the time marked on Mannix's shift.
Oh, it's you again. Did you find what you needed?
I checked the duty roster. Oxel had traded shifts with Mannix, so when you did Oxel's shift, you were actually supposed to work Mannix's shift.
Really? But I worked the shift that was in the duty roster.
Very well.
Did you find Drexa?
Yes, and I checked the duty roster. It wasn't updated with your trade with Mannix, so Drexa did your original shift by mistake.
What a goof! I told her I traded shifts with Menex. At least I think I did. Does that mean both Menex and Drexa showed up for my shift?
I'll talk to Menex. My patience is wearing thin.
Hey there! I talked to Oxel, and he told me what happened. Did you find Drexa?
Yes, and I looked at the duty roster. Drexa was supposed to do your shift to repay her debt to Oxel, but did his original shift by mistake. But where were you?
Oh, that explains it. I showed up for the shift a bit late, but Calyx said she already had enough workers and I could go back to my quarters. Normally, I would be happy to work, but my friend will be back any time now. That's why I traded shifts in the first place.
I see. Now, let's see what we have to do.
Did you find Menex?
Right. This is a mouthful. Menex said he traded shifts with Oxel. Drexa lost a bet to Oxel and took the shift as payment, but Drexa did Oxel's original shift by mistake instead of Menex's. So when Menex showed up to work Oxel's shift, you told him you had enough help and that he could leave.
Sounds like quite a series of miscommunications. But I still need help here. What do you think I should do about it?
Oxel caused the problem by trading shifts and not communicating properly. It's his responsibility to work the shift. How about the astrometric scientist? It's true. Oxel was the one that caused all the problems there, so he's the one that should work the bloody shift. Or just flush him out an airlock.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me?
Do I look like an astrometric scientist?
By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
The force, eh? Okay. I shall help you. May the force be with you, O mighty Jedi Master. Oh shit. Alright. We've got to pitch up. Oh. To your angle and ding 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 ding. And then use the force, Luke. And the force is strong with us today. Huh. You been following me?
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctor says she'll be up and around in no time.
Glad to hear it, Neelix.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly. Are you ready to beam up, Captain? Yes. Right. Where is that 40-year-old ship of yours?
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Peace and long life, Admiral. Well, that would be Kapla.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
On my way, Neelix.
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
Walk to New Talax. So I'm detecting extremely high radiation levels in this system. Too high for a natural dispersal pattern. I'll investigate further, but first Neelix is hailing us from the Talaxian transport vessel.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
We'll check it out. You stay here with the fleet. So it appears to be a high amount of theta radiation around the planet. Our scans indicate that there have been recently placed here. It should not be an issue for us to remove them, but we would have to deal with whoever dumps the radiation in the first place. Neelix, do you have any idea who could do this?
Theta radiation could mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
I'll deal with this, Neelix. They're the dishonorable bastards. I've been itching to strike my claws into some Delta Quadrant fiends. Come, let the Empire bring you to justice.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians have claimed this system. You need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron.
Wait, what? Have you moved out of range or something? Is that it?
Unknown vessel. Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
Now, the first one option up there would be a Federation officer would say that we'll help you find somewhere else. It's like, I'm a Klingon. This is your last chance. Leave now or I'll make you leave. Malon have cut communications, so they're powering up weapons. But they're not a match for the Bartel. Red alert, target their engines, destroy their ships will only make more radiation. Sensors detecting Malon reinforcements on an intercept course. Got a cold bitch. Battleshipping ground. Now leave.
Enough! You've ruined me, wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Find another place to dump your trash. Just be lucky you found me in a more happier mood. I had my Ractagino this morning.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
Whitetail can easily remove the radiation. Give us a moment. Easiest pie. We'll just turn theta radiation into weapons and use it on the Federation or yeah, or allies. On someone unsuspecting. Yeah.
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on Nutanix. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It has been a pleasure, Neelix. Best of luck to you and your people. We have completed our mission, sir. We can leave as soon as you're ready. Depart the system. Now, I would end it there, but we're going to do something else. So, how Delta Command.
Malons were causing problems? I'll make a note of that. Neelix has sent word that the migration of the Talaxians is going smoothly. We have sent several ships to ensure that they are protected from any more Malon incursions. Our first venture into the Delta Quadrant appears to be a success, but we can't rest. There will be more challenges for us soon enough.
Okay. Now the other mission is a patrol, so pick that one up now. Patrols are really short missions, so yeah, on friends in unlikely places.
It's been more than 30 years since Voyager passed through this region of space, but the echoes of what Captain Janeway and her crew did linger. We need to reestablish relationships here. I'm assigning you a region of space to patrol. Meet the locals and find out how things stand in the Delta Quadrant today.
Sorry about that, needed tea. So, we are going to complete a mission in the... We'll complete the mission wanted. Now, there's two ways to do this. We can head up to the ARGALA system, we're out there, or we can come in here and do missions and patrols. And you go down to Delta Quadrant and you just go to down to wanted and you just click launch. Triangle, launch, and launches you straight away. You don't have to go all the way up to the ARGALA system. Star Master, I'm detecting an ongoing firefight. The combatants appear to be the Bethon Protectorate Squadron and some Kazon orders. Let's give the Bethons a hand. Right, some Kazon. No match for the Quartel.
You have entered an area controlled by the Bethon Guard. Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational, and you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation. You will either join our squadron as a deputized Protectorate officer, or clear the area immediately.
Deputized, that would be like a That'd be a thing, but you have no right to tell us what to do.
Local Edict 47-42 states that the Bentham Guard may deputize any ships deemed necessary for the apprehension of a criminal ship rated Class 4 or higher. By entering space protected by the Bentham Guard, you have agreed to these terms.
And what do you want us to do?
You are now my deputy. We are here to apprehend a suspect wanted in multiple systems for crimes not limited to theft, coercion, destruction of private property, and murder. When you arrived, we were dealing with one of this criminal's lieutenants. We've tracked the suspect to this system. Your assistance in this matter is required and appreciated.
Carry on.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
If not, then they will die today. And Greffor will have more unworthy inside there. Shout out to the Bakiri for me.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them. Whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly.
We will not go quietly into the night. Yeah, you fought Voyager, right? Yeah, well, meet the Klingon Empire. They would have just murdered all of you. You almost Klingon in your delivery there, mate. Almost. Not quite.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of the comms now, but it was probably called for assistance.
I'm taking you with me.
You got it cold, bitch.
Excellent work. We'll send over Thank you for your assistance, Hardy, and welcome us to this second customer. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports of danger to travelers.
Anything we should be aware of?
There have been rumors that the Borg are fighting large-scale battles. We have little evidence of who against or why as of yet, but we are finding the aftermaths of such conflicts. Whoever's been fighting the Borg has caused significant damage to the collective. We're taking a cautious approach until we know more. I suggest you do the same.
Interesting. battlefields where the Borg ships are being wrecked and nobody knows who's doing it. This is a mystery worth investigating. Anything that could tangle with the Borg like this could be a helpful ally or a dangerous enemy. Let's be sure to include this in our report.
We have the suspect in custody now, and we also apprehended a fair number of his associates. This part of space will be safer without their influence. I'm dispatching medics to treat any wounded so they can stand trial, and an engineering team to ensure his ship is stable so we can tow it back to base. Thank you. We have it from here.
I do love the fact it does that. Right, so let's get our reward. Get some fleet marks. And with that,
we have received a distress call from a Federation starship, the USS Callisto. It seems the researchers found more trouble than they can handle while exploring the Delta Quadrant.
now we'll be doing Revelations. That's the next mission. But our time is over, and we shall return for part 46, Escalation. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, comments are welcome, and thumbs up. Live long and prosper, and Kapla, and may you bring honour to your name and to your house. Kapla.